Wait. How do I get out? Wait. Oh no. Hello all you guys, gals, and non-binary pals. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing magical. I'm doing pretty well myself. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. In our last episode, we went ahead and worked on the Drunken Sailor exterior and went into the Nether where I died a couple times. Like 3 times maximum. Not really that much. And oh no, the sun's going down. Gotta go sleep. Be right back. Good morning. All right. So, as you can kind of see around me, we did a little bit of work on the interior of the Drunken Sailor. So we have a lovely little bar here. We have our Wither Skull from last session. And then these are supposed to be representations of my first tools. They would have been the original tools, but something happened that got rid of all of my original tools along with the treasure maps they had up on the walls, and I don't know what it is. I think maybe because this area is not quite fully lit up, if we come into the corner, as you can see, it's a little bit dark over here, and especially over in this corner. I think maybe like a skeleton might have spawned or something. I'm not sure. But something caused those to break off. So we lost them all. But we have our lovely little benches over here, and then back here we have this shady little area where all sorts of nefarious deeds can become can happen. So once we have room to move everything, the chests and the bed and everything, that'll vomit us on out of here, and we'll have room to make this feeling more like a bar. But for right now, this is feeling pretty complete. I also put torches up in the ceiling so that way we wouldn't have a little mob farm up there. There are a lot of creepers and things, so I'm glad to get rid of that. Also, between our episodes, I went on a little adventure down south, and there is a small little village down there, and in one of the chests in the village was some blue ice. So we have a little basalt generator, and while I've been sitting in class throughout the week, I've been just kind of mining away at that, and it's given me some basalt to start terraforming the area. It's not done with the terraformation process. Words are easy for me, but it's coming along. I needed a little bit of carpet, that way we can block off the glowstone, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. If we walk on over yonder, we have these little tide pool areas, and I am very sad because you cannot put grass on basalt, and I didn't know that. So I'm not able to decorate this with as much color as I would like, but yeah, the idea is kind of like when the tide comes in, the ocean water rises over here and fills these little tide pools, and I'll be trying to get some tropical fishes and things, fill these up. That way we have all sorts of little critters and life inside of there. Over here, though, is what we're going to be working on today, if we go on past the tide pools, and what we're going to be building is a lighthouse. That way ships and things that are coming into the dock can not crash. And we have all the resources right here in it. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough resources. I hope it is, but I'm not sure. And the reason we have beds and everything is we're actually going to be putting a villager breeder over here. There is a village up north, not too far away, and I think that's going to be just perfect. I'm not going to be showing me building the villager breeder on camera, just because I didn't come up with the design for it. So I will be linking the original video where I got the design from in the description down below. So go check that out if you want to build one as well. But this is going to be like a little house attached to it, and then we're going to have a little walkway going down here connecting to some little docks. That way we can take the boats over from the mainland out to here a little bit faster. Now, that's kind of how the owners of the lighthouse get in and out as well, I think. Rather than going through the tide pools, especially like when high tide comes in, they might be stuck over here. So this will just kind of add a little something to the story. This area that I have outlaid with stone is going to be the little base of the lighthouse itself. But before we actually start construction, I need to go get those villagers for the breeder. So let's go do that. All right, so we are back with our first contestant, and I have him all boatified, and I don't have any rails or tracks or minecarts, so we are going to be doing this the ever so fun way of mining out little tiny spaces of dirt, putting a piston inside, which let me go ahead and get out. Moving our boat on up. And then, oh. Can I do this? There we go. And, yeah. We're just going to have to do that quite a bit. So, enjoy. Alright, so we have both of our testificates here. Thank you so much for joining me in your new home. And we're going to go ahead and get started on the building of the lighthouse. So enjoy another time lapse. have gone ahead and completed the lighthouse. We still do need to put in some actual lights up top, but I don't have the redstone and glowstone needed to complete that, so that'll be a project for another day. For right now, though, if we come around over here, we have the docks completed, so whenever I need to come up over here for any reason, I can just take a little boat from those docks, sail it on over here, come on up here, and then we have the little entranceway right here. We have our two little villagers who are working hard at farming and other things, and when they love each other enough and they make a baby, that baby will want to come over here and have fun doing this. But instead they're going to fall down here and go down this super long line. But at the very end right down here, we have our little water stream. I need to get some ice right here so that way you can just slide, but I need a wandering trader for that. Once they get pushed though, they come on up here where they will most likely be killed by zombies until we get more of the city built. For right now though, I think that I'm pretty happy with that, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright folks, well thank you so much for joining me in today's episode as we watch the sunset go down on our beautiful little lighthouse that we've built. In our next episode, I think what I'd like to get done is work on a bookstore so we can start getting some things enchanted, and I think that that should be good. So